Okay, here we are at 5807 Lynnaway Drive in Dayton, Ohio. This is the Dayton School District. And we have basically a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 1968 build house on 0.4 of an acre, almost a half an acre. Just do a neighborhood view here, just kind of a pan around. Quiet street. It is kind of off of a busy street out there. I forgot the name of the street actually, but kind of a busy one. But this is an offshoot of it, and you don't get too much traffic, which is a good thing. Older neighborhood, established neighborhood. Nice homes, good size homes. There's a sidecar, 2-car garage. And this is just kind of an outside view. We're going to take a look at the outside, the exterior, the foundation. And this is the front area, front porch area, double doors, which is nice. And so you can really cut back on the shrubbery right here. If you want to see a little bit more, maybe you want the privacy and keep it, so it's kind of neat. But you can actually put some maybe outdoor furniture out here, maybe even a porch swing. Kind of nice to see. One thing right here, you do see some tubes right here, so that'll be interesting to see what those are. But it looks like it could be maybe wasps, potentially, some sort of pest for sure. I think they did have termite issues at one point. I don't know if those are termite tubes, but it could be. So you have the green kind of outdoor carpet right here, which is nice. It's actually in good condition, even though it looks like it's dirty with pine needles right now. The exterior brick, can't talk right now. Exterior brick looks really good. Windows look a little bit newer. Probably need to be recaulked, resealed, reglazed. You can see this is vinyl, basically exterior underneath the roof here, and also the soffits. Nice vinyl. So you basically have a brick on most of the house with some parts being vinyl. Everything looks good here. The brick all looks good. It looks like it's been, the mortar is having no issues. There's no settling issues that I can see of. It may have been reglazed at one point, but it definitely looks like it's in good shape. I'd say much better average, much better than average condition for a 1968 build. So all the vinyl looks pretty good from the outside. Maybe a little dirty. There's some spots right here that look a little dirty. The gutters are kind of hard to see, the roof or the gutters, because of the snow. And then you can see the shrubbery is kind of up close against the vinyl, which is not ideal. You want to have a little bit of a separation. There is a little bit right there, but it looks like it's touching over in that area. So right here you want to see where basically the downspout isn't connected to the hose to push it away from the house. So this is actually an issue because it does have a basement, and you can see the water pooled up and froze over right there, and that's definitely not what you want. That's not good for the foundation. That'll kind of tear at the parging on the foundation and eventually seep its way into the basement. So that's definitely something to be mindful of and then correct over if you ever buy it. But looks like all the brick is in good condition. You have a little bit of settling here for the driveway. I can't really see the driveway because of the snow, but you have it looks like about maybe a 4-inch gap, potentially, maybe not 4 inches, maybe 2-inch gap there. So definitely the driveway is sinking a little bit, whereas the main part of the foundation where it meets the house is looking pretty good, but you have a little bit of a decline there, basically a drop off. So this is basically part of the way to the back. Nice. I like the fencing here with the bricks, so it's kind of nice to see that. The fencing goes all the way around, makes it look a lot nicer. And then you have the fence, chain link fence here. Again, so you have the downspout with no way to get away from the house. So it looks like there's actually a little bit of a decline towards the house. Hard to see with the snow, but that's not a good thing because you want the water to divert away from the house. And it looks like there is a hose, it's just not connected. So you're going to see basically water pool up here, and it potentially can eat at the over time. Wear at the foundation, maybe cause cracking and everything. But and there's a little bit of minor cracking right here. So this is the parging on the foundation, and it is a little bit of cracking, but it's in good condition overall. I don't see many issues other than that minor cracking that I can see that's visual. And all the vinyl looks good, just dirty in some spots, especially the gutters look a little dirty. So it looks like the porch here was actually done right. So you can see right here, there's actually, looks like rubber on top meets metal. So it looks like potentially the roof of this little area right here is actually rubber. Or you know, anything other than the asphalt tiles or the shingles that you see on most roofs is not good for an incline like this, because you want more of an incline. So what happens is the asphalt shingles are not totally waterproof. Once you get an incline that's not so much of an incline to let the water rot off, then basically it sits on top, especially with snow, especially with like leaves, branches pull up, and then basically the water can't run off because it's not much of a decline. And a lot of things, you know, obstructions will be on there, just like the branches or whatever. And so it then eventually the water will seep into the asphalt shingles and get into the roof. So that's an issue. But it looks like they did it right. So they actually did it right. Exterior looks really good. Looks really good. This is bad. You never want to put your wood up against the house like that. That's very bad. That actually is inviting termites. I think they did have issues with termites at one point, and that's definitely not going to help it. You never want to have the wood so close to the house like this unless it's raised off the ground, and even then it's sketchy. You want to keep it away from the house, so you know, that's basically food for termites right there and other insects. So but still, the foundation looks really, really good. Windows look good. The vinyl soffits all look good. Electrical box definitely looks like it's old, but I'm sure it works. It's good that they have these, the little window covers for the basement. Keeps water from going in the window wells there. There's your probably your dryer exhaust, maybe your heater furnace exhaust. Some discoloration right there on the bricks, but it looks like it's in good condition. You probably had something there, maybe something hanging off of it right here, potentially potentially maybe something to hold plants or something like that. You do have actually a little teeny bit of separation in the cracks in the mortar right here. And also right here you have a little bit of stair stepping. You probably can't even really see it too much. It's right about there. Small minor cracking and stair stepping there with the mortar. Just a little bit of settling is what that means. But this is a 1968 home, so this is, I mean, almost really like 60 years. And that's a long time. The brick and mortar looks really good. This doesn't look good. So right here you can see this is an old school antenna that's very crooked. You can see where it used to be right here. So you saw it should be going straight down right here, but something happened where it basically lost its mounting or something, and it looks like it's hurting upstairs also all the way at the top. This is the area also was affected by, I think, a little bit affected by the tornado that we had in 2019 come through here. So that potentially could be something that affected it. I don't know exactly, but it is potential. So let's take a look at here. This is a nice size shed. Very nice size shed. Okay. A little dark in here, but it looks like you might be able to still see it. Looks good. Overall, looks really good. Floor is a little stained, probably from lawnmower or something like that, oil. You do have a little bit of an issue here with the roof. See, staining from the roof. Looks like it might still be active. Hard to say. You have some staining there as well. Yep, so at some point, and maybe still potentially, it has a roof leak. Yep, some more staining here. So eventually that's going to turn into mold. It probably already has some. It's hard to say, but you'd have to put the mold meter on it. Good size though. You can fit a lot of equipment in here, and it definitely looks like it's in good shape. The doors are in good shape. Other than the roof, definitely feels like this could be a really good solid option. Trying to close that there. Okay, so let's do another walk over on the side here. Looks like the fence could use some, definitely is. So it fell off the brackets here. That's what's going on. So there's two gates that kind of latch together, and then one swings from this pole, another swings from this pole, and then looks like this one actually fell off. It's not even attached really. They have a little bungee cord right here. So look, there's a decent sized tree limb that fell right here. I wonder if it was because of the storm. That might have been what happened with there's a little bit of hole in the cover there. Wonder if that tornado storm affected maybe this area. I know it was very, very close. Within, I'd say, about 2 miles from here was part of the path. So it's pretty likely that these trees and potentially that antenna was affected by that tornado. But overall, I mean, the brick looks great. I'm really impressed with the brick. I don't know if they redid it or what, but it looks really good. The vinyl actually looks like it's in good shape. Just dirty. And everything else looks pretty good. It's hard to see with the snow everywhere, but no real big issues with the exterior. They just need to get that wood away from the back of the house. But overall, so far so good. This is Dave Howie Howerton with Home Experts Team Next, and we're here again at 5807 Lynnaway Drive. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me as always. If you want to actually tour the house, we'd be happy to do that as well. 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. every single day, including holidays and weekends. We'd be happy to show it. All right, this is the outside view, and we'll take an inside view in just a bit. Signing off.